First of all, pimps are lame. Let's just keep it honest, okay? They're scum. They're the scum of the earth because of what they do. Um, but sometimes even Jesus said, "From the mouth of babes comes the kingdom of heaven." Meaning, sometimes the most unexpected people can teach us a lot about human nature, right? And so we have Mr. Pimp Daddy over here, and we're gonna be watching what he says because he says something that's kind of ironic coming from a guy like him. But it's something that we all can learn from this. Okay, so let's begin. Here it is.
Yeah, is the truth this powerful?
One thing through the pimping, man, I found out, man, is that bitches, as much as they lie, they love the truth. Man, they love the truth. And will work with you because you told the truth. Definitely. You know,
Now look, he's talking about it from like, girl, I want you to make money with me, right? Because if you're trying to get recruit a hoe, you got to be honest, right? But this applies to everyone actually. This is the truth about human nature: is that people who say the truth have more power now. There's an exception to this rule, okay? There's a clear exception to this rule. One, if you're doing politics, right? If you're doing politics, the truth is not your friend. Actually, the truth is your number one enemy. But the other occasion, let's get my notes right here. The other occasion when this doesn't work is when when you're dating people, okay, and when they're getting to know you, you can't tell them the truth about how you feel at first. Over time you show it because it's prudence. It's just like it's almost like dating manners, right? You don't tell people how much you like them on the first date, right? It shows a lack of self-control. So those are the only exceptions that the truth doesn't work because the thing is that honesty with being truthful isn't about telling the truth, right? It's about when they're fucking up, you're willing to tell them, right? That's the type of honesty that we repress out of fear of losing them out. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm not picking. The only exception is telling people how you feel. Okay, so another thing. Oh, one more thing is selective honesty, right? Where you are honest selectively. Like people, be careful with people who fake honesty to open you up, to lower your guard, right? So he's saying that because I think he says that because he's a liar, right? If you're a liar, why not explicitly value the truth, right? So outside of that, let's talk about how being honest radiates power and how it actually makes people respect you and it makes people like you more because people can sense. It's like when a woman is getting hit on by a guy and she knows he's faking it, right? She can sense the fakeness as opposed to a woman who she can sense his authenticity. And usually you can sense a person's authenticity. How? Through possibly revealing a weakness, revealing something about you that could potentially make you look bad, right? Telling people how you're so sad if it's really the truth, right? Those type of honesty, it lowers people's defenses to you, right? And this is why I tell people, if you're honest about your life, what you'll notice is that people will like you more. Meaning, if you're a successful person, but you feel depressed, for example, that's just an example, right? A lot of the times, a successful person will hide the fact that they're depressed. What they don't understand is that they'll have envy, people who don't like them because they appear too perfect. You appear too perfect. You're not being honest with people. You're trying to project. This is why rappers, a lot of the times, unfortunately, with rappers, a lot of rappers get fucking killed. But it's because they appear too perfect. My life is perfect. Look at all that money that I have. I got yo hoes, right? And that type of dishonesty that type of honesty actually pushes people away. So you got to be very selective about the honesty that you give because too much honesty, you can say the wrong thing to the wrong person and turn them off. So what can you do? So one, when you like them, don't change up your standards. When you like someone, stop acting different because all of a sudden they're cute. People can sense that. Keep your standards for the ugly, for the beautiful. And when you're able to be that honest and keep the same standards, meaning if you're late 3 times, no matter how much I like you, you're fired. If you hit me and I'm dating you, you smack me, I'm out. I don't give a fuck how much you do that gluk gluk. I'm out. Like that's disrespectful, right? Um, don't change up your personality just because you like them. try to remain, and usually the personality changes happen because you can't control your emotions. Like personality changes are done to regulate yourself, to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel not at ease, but more so to make you feel validated, right? So if you don't know, which that means if you don't have self-esteem, if you don't have the self-esteem to control your emotions, to not have to change up your personality, then you gotta do some self-work. Say things that disqualify them. That's another form of honesty. Sometimes they have quality and traits that you know don't match well with you, but because you like them, you hide it. Tell them about it. Let them know that, hey, just say, ah, man, me and you will never work out, man. I'm too old for you, man. I'm like 7 years older than you, man. Come on, man. It'll never work out. That's why I had to tell someone. And when I said that, they're like, oh, no, no, I'm mature. Look, I've dated guys that are older. I'm like, I'm just, yeah. We were telling them, hey, man, I can't date you. I travel a lot. I'm not from here. What are you doing? You're pushing them away. But that type of honesty is not the type of honesty they want to hear. They don't want to hear that truth. But that truth hurts. But that truth makes them like you more because then they try to qualify themselves to you. Be rational. Be the one that's making sense. You know, oh, we live too far. Our career paths are different. Our political beliefs are too different. I'm too offensive for you, for example, right? I'm not good for you, right? I'm push them away with the truth. It'll cause them to want to convince you that you're wrong, right? And also, when you're ready to walk away, be honest. Don't lie. Be honest when you're ready to walk because sometimes we're not honest with ourselves. We're afraid to hurt them, right? We have lowered our standards for them, and so we don't walk away. Be honest with yourself, right? Because radical honesty, like for example, like drug addiction, the fact that you don't think you have a problem is what's going to keep you in that problem, right? So radical honesty, as people, will liberate you from so many problems that's caused by your ego, right? Hey man, I think for me the most important one that I'm seeing out of all of them is just making sense, man. Letting people know why you guys wouldn't work out. Like it's kind of crazy how that works a lot. Letting people know, nah, man, we can't work out, man. I'm too toxic for you. Like I'm too toxic. You're not gonna like me, you know. Like I travel a lot. Like I don't have that personality for what you want. It's actually the most attractive thing you can say to someone. You gotta then you make them convince you that they're wrong, that you're wrong. No, no, you're wrong. I am honest. We are good together. Like I don't know, man. You know, and I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Because people have done this to us who we really like. They've done that to us, and if you remember, it felt like they were rejecting us. You know. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think. Check out if you guys enjoy that type of content, people. Check us out on Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right, Patreon. We're on Patreon. I think today we're uploading a video. Let me see. Oh, it's been uploaded already. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow. It's about how to push them away. There you go. I'm talking about this. Push them away, then they start chasing. Yeah, it's funny. And here we post a bunch of videos that we don't post on YouTube. It's like a second channel, and then you guys can ask me questions and stuff like that. We have different collections. We have Talk to Father Alex, Evil Club. I got to upload more there. Social commentary. We got to upload more there. We're gonna upload one today. Robert Greene Book Club. We haven't really added to the stuff there. We just don't organize it too well, but here are all the contents. Yeah, check us out, and I'll see you guys next time, man. It's only $5 a month. You guys can support me with that, and yeah, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys.